Hello everyone, I'm Nick Murphy. Today we'll be bringing you another high-level cast between two high-level players. This was a best of 3 played at the RSL tournament. I'll be casting game 1 today and game 2 and 3 if it comes to that tomorrow. But I'm running out of time today, gotta go to sleep eventually. So anyways, up here in the top left-hand corner of Ohana we have the Blue Zerg player going by the name SortOf. I'm not entirely sure if that's just his name or if it's someone else and just this is his account name or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, we have in the bottom right hand corner the Red Terran player EmpireKas. Very, very good player. So I'm expecting this to be a good game. Going for that depot right there. Nothing too insane about that. This overload's actually going kind of wide. I think you can make it here before a Marine comes out to kill you, and you are safe here, so that's where I usually put my first overload. You can poke in and see a command center here, see if it's CC first, see if it's 1 racks expand, see the timing on that, but even equally important is seeing these gases right here so you can tell if what kind of follow-up he's doing, when he's going to be attacking you, if he's going to be doing some sort of all-in. Or not all in, but if he's going to be really bio-focused, he probably won't have these 2 gases until a little bit later, and if he's going really quick banshees and everything like that, he will get those. Stuff like that. If he's going heavy tech, banshees, Thors, shit like that, you know what I mean, then he'll have those 2 gases, and you don't even have to sacrifice an overload to see what he's getting. So it looks like he's going to go for a CC first, 14 CC. I don't really play Terran, so I couldn't really tell you the exact differences between 14, 15, and 16 CC. It's not really that big of a difference. It's I'm sure it's a slight difference, but not such a big deal. We have a slightly faster command center with 14 CC, I guess, but you have to cut SCVs just a tad. It's no big deal. So we have the 15 hatch 16 pool going down for SortOf. The pool's going to finish like that right in time for the hatch to finish. They'll finish at about the same time so that you can start both queens right away and get the injects synced up immediately. This overlord is going to go around over here. I usually leave it about here to spot for bunkers, but SortOf brought his drone back, so that's equally as good, and also he saw the CC first anyway, so yeah, he probably started moving that overlord after he saw the CC first. That's really smart. I like it. There's 16 drones here, that's perfectly saturated, so he's going to rally any new drones up to the new expansion. 1 gas already went down for Kaz, which is kind of strange. Usually you see double gas a little bit later, but there's ways of doing both. It's just stylistic. And we see Kaz maybe moving out with the Marine. No, he just put in the position on the ramp. And now he's going to go check the Zelnaga tower to kill any drone that may be lurking about. This overlord did get into this position right now, but he's actually going to go over here instead, preparing a sacrifice eventually. And 2 lings are on the way. The SCV went to scout if there was a quick third, maybe a possible 2 hatch before pool, which is viable versus the CC first. You just, maybe not so much on this map, but on other maps it's definitely a doable build. Double hatch before pool versus 15. Versus CC first. So anyways, we do have 1 gas there. Mined out about, this much. About that much. Going to be getting some speed right away, or maybe even roaches. Who knows? But it is only 1 gas, so it's not crazy economical, and it's not crazy teching either, so I guess he's just going to try to be a little bit safe. And he does have 100 gas. Will he get the speed? And there it is, the speed, and he's pulling people off of gas too, so he's going to be straight droning from here, no teching, nothing like that. Immediately going to delay the layer a little bit, possibly get a third soon. There he goes to get the third, and I've been focusing on Zerg player too much. Sorry about that. That's because I haven't cast in a while. Please forgive me. This mule is about to die, and the mule actually... Okay, this is completely not worth explaining, but the mule died just before it gave back the minerals, so now Kaz has 30 less minerals to mine. It is a sad day. Like, the mule was like right there, like right here, and then it died with 30 minerals in his hand. Now Kaz will never see those minerals ever again. So yeah, and those queens definitely with the extra range, going to be able to protect those. Except actually, one goes down and the other one goes down as well. Canceling them would have been completely redundant because the queens wouldn't have gotten back their energy anyway. We do see double evolution chamber going down right now, and more gas is going down. One more gas went down. He's still droning like crazy, just getting lots of mineral heavy units, shit like that, lings and drones, barely doing any teching at all. He does have about 150 gas. He's going to be able to get Carapace right away, or maybe even or maybe melee if he wants, whichever one. Doesn't really matter. Went up to 5 queens now. Going to be extra safe and creep spread extra quickly. Now he has lots of lings on the field, and a baneling nest is done, or not done, halfway done. I'm wondering what kind of layer tech he's planning on going for. This is a really late layer. It's actually not that late. It's just because the third is relatively quick. He got a really quick speed and then delayed layer because of it. So we see Hellions and double armory going down. So very obviously mech, some sort of mech play. 2 factories here, and actually SortOf comes in and sees that. And if he sees the double armory, that's a complete, total giveaway. And there's the double armory. He sees it, and he even sees the timing. He sees the timing of the completion. He sees the timing of the factories being added. He sees everything. He just knows everything. So now he puts a spore in each base. That's a smart move because there is Banshee on the field, and who knows whether it has cloak or not. It in fact does not, but we don't want to take that kind of chance.
Our forces are under attack.
There goes the commands there. Gonna land over there. Over there at the third vehicle. Oh, double vehicle upgrades there. Oh, what a surprise. He got double armory. I wonder what he's gonna do with it. He's clearly gonna upgrade Vikings in advance. Definitely. So we see the lings working on these rocks here. Maybe better to work on them from this side so that he can protect from Hellions a little bit easier because he has all the creep anyway. But look, now he has to run all the way around to come and kill these Hellions. Not a huge deal, but these Hellions are actually getting way in. If those lings were on this side, the Hellions would have been maybe shooed away. Especially if the banelings were there, the Hellions would not have even come in. And I guess technically he lost more Hellions than worth it, but yeah, I guess it actually would have been better for the Terran player if he had just pulled back, or if his lings were there, the Terran player would have just ran away or something. I don't know, whatever. But these Banshees are doing a lot of damage, which is not optimal. We have 2 Banshees. 2 Banshees is actually a really pain. Oh god, lag. Sorry, I just bumped my graphics up to mediums so that it's more prettier for casting, but I guess it makes me lag a little bit, so next cast might be in low graphics yet again. So anyways, double upgrades about to finish there. Still no cloak, and 1 Banshee goes down, the other one does escape narrowly with his life. We got 5, oh, I thought we had more than that, but 5 queens on the field. Lings and banelings everywhere. Where's the layers there? What are we getting? Infestation pit, yes, that's it. We actually have 60 drones going up to 67. Sadly, SCV numbers are in favor of Kaz here. Did I say sadly? I don't know. That's like extremely biased, but I don't give a shit. We have this thing completed. Bunch of Thors on the field. Gonna be pumping tanks and Thors. If he went only Thors, that would be kind of bad, just because he could get overrun with roaches. But I guess technically the Banshees do deal well with the roaches. Here comes the Hellions to deny this third. He's gonna force a cancel on that, or the fourth rather. He's gonna have to cancel that, or else lose the minerals. I don't think he'll come in time to save it, but actually it might be close. And one more shot from the Hellions, and it's gonna die. Yeah, there we go. And there's the cancel, sadly. Has to put up with that. We see EmpireKas in a supply lead, which is kind of strange for ZVT, but not that huge of a deal. He's been pumping SCVs quite a bit, and he's at 76 to 65. The clear economic advantage in Kaz's favor, so we can see there, especially with mules. That just makes it like 10 times worse. Here's more tanks, lots of tanks. These tanks with siege are probably the only way to keep the roaches away from Thors. And yes. So I see double spire going down now. right as the hive starts, so he wants to start upgrading and start a greater spire all at once, so he can get those broodlords out immediately as soon as the hive finishes. And yeah, I was gonna say that probably want to run away from that battle, but the banshees are getting pot shots off on these roaches and just killing them one by one, and that's not good at all. We're gonna have oh goodness, might have to force an engagement soon. This fourth has to be cancelled, or yeah, it has to basically be cancelled. Oh, there's 3 infestors there and a lot of roaches, but there's the cancel. I probably wouldn't have pushed in here if I were Kas, but I'm not Kas. He's top level. He's super high level, so I'm sure he has the reasons. I guess he technically saw the hive timing. He wants to push before broodlords happen, but I just don't think he really has enough to merit pushing through here. I mean, sure, he's getting a 4th up, but I don't know. All this army is dead, and you're not really supposed to lose an army in CVT situations. As big baneling hits on the Hellions, there we go. Hellions there, and these 4 banshees did survive, and so did these 2 tanks. And one really brave drone is about to try and take a 4th under the surveillance of 2 tanks and 4 banshees. It probably will not end well. And he just spread out his banshees so that one fungal can only hit 1 banshee at a time, which is really smart. And here's the mutas. Here come the mutas to kill the banshees. Still no cloak on there, but oh, the 3rd actually gets taken out. That's very big. That's huge. We have 60 drones mining on 2 bases. A 3rd trying to get up over here, and Will missed an engagement there, or somewhat of an engagement. I think, yeah, Kas would have definitely crushed that army. We still have sort of at a really big disadvantage in terms of supply, but we do have the greater spire on the way, and he is going to replenish those drones. Those drones are going to be almost useless for a little while, but not for too long. As soon as that 3rd comes up, he'll be 3rd and 4th go up. They'll be pretty good. Not as useless as before, anyways. Yeah, that amount of drones on only these 2 bases would have been totally oversaturated. 75 drones. We actually still have the SCV count in the favor of Kas. But mutas are actually taking out a lot of SCVs, taking advantage of this slow-moving mech army. He can't be in every place at once. He's just picking off SCVs. But these 2 Thors there, they could kill the mutas. Wow, 2 Thors versus 2 mutas. The Thors win. Terran OP. Who would have knew? Who would have knew? Okay, we have a little bit of, I guess, more sacrifice of supply than anything else, or not, never mind. But I was gonna, like, he's probably just freeing up a little bit of supply to make extra Thors or something. We have 2 broodlords on the way, and this 4th is gonna go down. 5th actually. Where are the broodlords? The broodlords are being morphed way outside of everything. Like, there's nothing here. I guess he's trying to defend this area, but this base is much more important than this one, I think, right now, because he can push broodlords here and defend all 4 of these bases. But if he has broodlords here, he can only defend basically this base. These 2 bases are already mined out or anything. We have blue flame hellions in the mineral line, killing a ton of drones. Not that many, not a huge deal at this point, because Zerg can re-drone pretty quickly. We actually have a huge army in the middle. This is not looking good for the Zerg player. He's behind in economy, behind in upgrades, I think. Looks like 2-2 on the mech units. Is he getting 3-3 now? Yes, he is. And we have 2-2 on the roaches, but or do we? No, we only have 2-1 on the roaches. That's even worse. Okay, we have 5 broodlords with a lot of queens transfusing. That could be really good, but I don't think it's going to break through this many Thors. But actually, oh wow, I stand corrected. This is actually taking down the army. But the energy has ran out, and we'll see 1 Viking take care of 1,000 broodlords. And here's the counterattack. Really nice counterattack, but 3 Thors here. The roaches are going to eat through these Thors really quickly, but the tanks in turn are just raping the roaches equally quickly. And Zerg is still only on 3 base. Terran has 4 base, but it doesn't matter because he has 150 orbitals everywhere. Mules. Oh, what did I tell you? Income, and it looks like Terran is still way in the lead. Actually, Zerg isn't as far behind as I thought, but it's still pretty good, pretty bad. Look at the gas count. The gas count is really hurting Zerg right now. He's only on 6 gases. Accidentally pushed 4 on that gas. Not a huge deal, but at this point, these 2 gases are about to mine out. No, they're not. I stand corrected. But they still 6 gases is not enough, really. This late in the game, you probably need at least 8 or 10. And that's gonna eventually catch up to the Zerg and just pretty much, he's not gonna be able to sustain himself. He's just gonna starve out, basically, unless he does some really cool tactics. Maybe we get some Doom Drop or something, do massive damage. I don't know, but the gas count is looking severely low at the moment for Zerg. It's a very sad day. Terran pushing the front here, pushing the side, not the front, I don't know. Lots of Thors, tons of millions of Thors. He's going to have to force an engagement here. The Queen's all out of energy from last time. Lots of Corruptors, but there really isn't, I don't know, that's not going to do entirely too much. The Thor numbers are going to take out the Corruptors pretty quickly if they're not firing the Broodlords anyway. The 5th is again cancelled, and this one just barely going to finish up, and Hellions running around doing stuff. So yeah, basically, if he gathers his whole army together and pushes, he is going to kill the Zerg right now. He can push into these Broodlords. How many? There's only 5 Broodlords, and the Zerg has 55 drones. Or 6 Broodlords now. Where's the other one? Oh, I miscounted. It was always 6. Whoops, sorry about that. And there's yeah, he just GG's there because yeah, just lost too many drones in general. Or not drones, but bases. He kept Kaz being super boss. He kept him on 3 bases for like 100,000 years, and he was just ahead in supply the whole game. It's really crazy, but that's what mech does. That's what mech's supposed to do anyway. You're supposed to, I don't know, outstarve your opponent. Mech is really good on this map. It's small. The bases are like it's easy to split the map. There's a clear-cut line right here. Like, you have multiple ramps and attack paths, but it's relatively small map and therefore easy to split with this kind of composition. So yeah, that was game number 1. Sorry for my awful casting, which was I'm sure it will get better tomorrow, hopefully. I'm just getting back into the swing of things. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow, Mr. Game 2. Will Kaz win or will the other guy win? Who knows? You must watch. Alright, so this has been another high-level cast. If you have any questions about the cast or about StarCraft 2 strategy, leave it as a comment in the section below. It'll be answered in the next video. I've received a total of 0 questions in my career, so I still have to say that. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Nick Murphy. Bye-bye.